Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some good old Sunday afternoon volleyball. I'm your play-by-play host, Noah Parody,
I'm
with, with my color commentator.
Logan Libiak.
So, we see the standings right now. The Fanshawe Falcons women's team have been absolutely killing it as of late. They actually currently have an 8-3 record with a 2-game winning streak, and the Humber Hawks, of course, have an 8-2 record. And the Hawks earlier this season were able to defeat the Falcons. So the Falcons are looking for one heck of a comeback win here and to continue their strong push to a good old playoff spot.
And they pay people of southwestern Ontario as the traditional owners and custodians of the lands and waterways where Fanshawe College is located. Just a reminder to the fans that your attendance at this OCAA event entitles you to enjoy athletics in an educational setting. We ask that you please show your sportsmanship by positively encouraging student athletes, respecting the decision of coaches and officials, and being considerate of other spectators enjoying the game around you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please rise if you are able to, remove your hats, and join us for the play of our national anthem. It's time to serve them up. So to all joining us in the Glenn Johnson Athletic Center and all watching live on the Fanshawe Athletics YouTube live stream, Falcons, let's fly!
And here we go. Game is started. We see Caitlin LaBelle serving it for the Hawks. Nice spike for the Falcons. This little soft touch there. Nice save, however. Little spike. Got a nice rally going on here.
I think this is what we're going to see throughout this game today, Noah, between two very, very highly competitive teams in the Western Conference. And Fanshawe takes the first point right there.
I believe that was the leading scorer, Grace McLean, on that one. Great start there.
Played in her fourth year, one of the two fourth years on the Fanshawe roster, along with Jamie Wolfsford. They've been showing their veteran presence as a part of this team all season long, leading the charge for the Falcons.
Oh, great block. Oh, what a great soft touch there by the Hawks.
Such a fast transition coming out of that last play, and just a very quick point for Humber to get back on the board.
Got a very fast start going right now. Nice 1-1 game. Nice serve there by Kaomi Ellis.
And off the net, that's just unfortunate there. As the Hawks are going to take another point on this one.
Yeah, the Falcons, they're looking to get a nice comeback here as they lost the previous matchup 3-0 to the Humber Hawks at the end of November.
Well, and we're going to see the Falcons looking to extend their winning streak. They started out 2026 2-0, while the Hawks haven't won a game in quite a while. Got two losses in a row, going all the way back to November 30th. Both those coming against St. Clair.
Oh my goodness! Grace McLean.
She just gave everything she had into that one, an absolute missile onto the court. Falcons tie it back up.
Monster spike there. Got to award her for that with a serve right here.
Ooh, a big bump over the net there. And a great block, the Falcons. Looks like they'll take another point there as they get back on top.
Jalen Lancaster looked like on that block. Great effort there. Regain.
McLean gonna take her second serve in a row here.
Great serve there. Oh, amazing block! What an effort there. I believe that was Lancaster again on that one. Lancaster's looked red hot.
Lancaster, one of the top blocking players on this Fanshawe team in terms of blocking. She's got 0.68 blocks per set. Falcons, I believe, just extend their lead another point there.
Blocking everywhere. Wow, this front court is just absolutely dominating for blocks right now. Going on nice little run here, 5-2.
Very defensive game being played here by the Falcons early in this one, just trying to limit how many times Humber can get the ball over the net here. It looked like it was trailing out of bounds.
And look at that, the Falcons red hot right now. Amazing run going on, man, oh man. A couple of errors are happening for the Hawks.
At this rate, it looks like Grace McLean might never come off of serving. If they can keep this up, it's another absolute missile right into the upper side of the court, but that one just a bit too low under her, and the Hawks will take back a point now.
Logan, I say it every game, You did the announcer jinx, man. Happens to us every single game. So tough not to do that. Unlucky serve there, Falcons. Regain the ball. See a quick change in Jamie Worsfold comes into the game.
Worsfold, of course, as I said earlier, the second of 2 fourth years on this Fanshawe roster, along with Grace McLean. That's unfortunate there, just not able to get it over the net as that one will fall down, and it'll be a point for Humber.
Still a great dig there by Grace McLean on that one. Great effort. Great spike there. Right to Grace McLean. Pass by Morgan.
Just a simple volley over the net there, almost caught them. What a stop by McLean.
That looked like
And a spike on the other end.
Carly Mello.
Wow. Mello averaging 2 kills per set right now on the season. She's been absolutely amazing. Her, Lancaster, McLean, and Autumn Mickle all averaging 2 or more kills per set for the Falcons. Some of their best players on the offensive side.
What a dig there. So unfortunate. What? See, another quick little change for the Falcons. Abby Lawless into the game, I believe. Great news on the serve there. Humber's getting a little bit of a comeback going here. It's
McLean.
8-6.
McLean again there, diving on that one, looking to give everything to keep the play alive. Just coming up a little too short there.
Faith Hughes on the serve again. Just a little bit too much power on that. Falcons getting a nice break there on that.
Faith Hughes, she's top 2 in the entire OCAA in terms of hitting percentage. That's one of the best offensive players on that Humber team, so very lucky for the Falcons to get that service error.
Oh, great save there by...
And a great spike, the block not enough. Grace McLean with a beautiful job on that one.
Look at Grace McLean. Man, oh man, just absolutely continuing to kill it out there. Carly Mello on the serve here once again. Great effort there by Morgan. Oh, great block there. Holy. Amy Connolly with the serve. Great dig there. Carly Mello. Grace McLean. Monster spike. Holy. Grace McLean.
McLean, top 15 in all of the OCAA in terms of kills. Her and Autumn Mickle currently tied for 14th. The two of them both with 87 kills right now on the season.
Monster stuff by them. Both of them. Oh, great save there. Lancaster. Unfortunate point for the Hawks, but still, Lancaster. Amazing effort. See, Caitlin LaBelle now serving for the Humber Hawks.
Off the net, unfortunate there.
Lucky. See Maya Morgan come back into the game. Simone Pinsonneau with the serve. Nice little one-handed there from the Hawks. Wow, what a glad Maya Morgan is okay on that. Does go back to bench, however, and Abby Lawler comes back in. So she did look fine after that hit.
And just unlucky on that one. Just a touch out of bounds. Not what you want to see on right off the serve there. Unlucky.
Inch to the left would have made that a point for the Falcons.
See another serve here. Great take to keep that alive.
Oh, nice two-hander.
Beautiful soft touch over the net. And that one out of bounds off of a Falcon, so it'll be a point for the Hawks.
I expect a super tight game here. As I mentioned before, the Humber Hawks, they had the Falcons' number earlier this season, winning 3-0 with their very first game. So I think the Falcons are definitely trying to get a nice revenge game here.
You know what's crazy about that win too, Noah? That's the Hawks' last win.
Wow. Holy.
November 27th. Since then, it's just 2 losses to St. Clair, one of them to end off 2025, and another one to open up 2026. So the Hawks looking to get back in the win column, as I said here today.
St. Clair, though, the thing with them, they're 10-1 on the season with a 10-game winning streak.
That's just the worst way to open up your new year.
How do you win against that? 10-game winning streak.
Almost a great defensive effort on that one. There'll be a points awarded to the Hawks again.
13-13 tie game. Oh, we are in for one heck of an afternoon here. Great spike, but just off the line. Serving is Rowler.
Falcons with a very slim lead here in this opening set.
Serve there.
Looking to keep it alive.
Pinson, no. Oh my goodness. I believe that was Hannah Manners on that one.
She is just unstoppable, Noah. Hannah Manners she's top 5 in the entire OCAA in terms of kill percent, 3.71.
Oh my goodness. She has been just red hot for the Hawks.
Not even that, she's also got a top 5 hitting percentage at 405. She's just been an absolute offensive monster for this Hawks team this season.
Great effort there by the Falcons. Pinson on that. McLean.
Wow!
Grace McLean! I feel like I'm going to be saying her name so much today.
That's just absolutely amazing. The amount of power in that shot.
See Kelsey Lewis here on the serve. Just short. So unlucky watching those come up short.
And that'll be the Falcons' first serve error of the day. Unfortunate on that one. The Hawks have had 3 service errors, but as well, they've got 3 service aces, where the Falcons have yet to do that in this one. Gonna have to work on the serve game. Could be pivotal difference maker down the stretch in this one.
Grace McLean. That's the thing, when you have so much power, sometimes
just a bit too much on that.
Unfortunate, yep.
Now the Hawks building a lead here. They're up 1.
Faith is going for the serve yet again. See a little stoppage here.
Bit of confusion on the floor, it appears.
Might have been one of the coaches talking. Either way, back underway. Great stuff there. I believe that's Abby Lawler making sure she does not hit it. And happy to see Maya Morgan coming back into the game after that. It's like a little bit of an aggressive hit almost to the head there, but she's back in the game looking all good to go. See Carly Mello with the serve. what soft touch there.
Looks like it just barely stayed in bounds. No, it was out of bounds, so the Falcons will take that point. My mistake.
Wow, that was super tight. Kaomi Ellis, heck of an effort there.
Yeah, very close play. Couldn't really tell from our angle here if it stayed in or not. But either way, point for the Falcons.
Oh, double block. But, oh, it's so close. I believe that was Pinsino and might have been... What is...
Just one of the worst feelings to go up and get a great block like that, and that just trickles out of bounds. Just unfortunate on that one for the Falcons. This game's all tied up at 17 as we approach the end of this first set.
We've seen another substitution. I feel like the liberos for the Falcons, they keep switching each other out after like every point. We see Morgan, Lawler. Right now, Lawler's in.
Oh, what a way to keep it alive!
What a dig! Nice soft touch. Oh, just off fingertips with Grace McLean. So close on that one.
That was number 4, Caitlin LaBelle, with that ridiculous dig to keep the play alive for the Hawks. Just a great effort there, showing the traditional volleyball mindset of never giving up on that ball.
Oh, it's so close there. Carla Mello. That's a great dig by her, though, however. We're seeing a lot of digs this game. 14 apiece. Man, oh man. As we have a quick timeout, we'll be back after the short timeout. And we're back to action here. Grab for the Pin Snow, keeping in. Ball over to McLean. Oh my goodness! Kelsey Lewis hit the ceiling on that one. Humber's going on a little bit of a run here. Looking to close his first set out, but no! Fanshawe regaining possession. See Worsfold here on the serve. Great dig there. Wow! Hawks keeping it in. Heck of an effort there. Falcons ball. Look at this.
Looking to launch a comeback here. They don't want that to go down without a fight.
Worsfold yet again on the serve.
What a serve there. Looked almost effortless, but the amount of...
Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. We've been saying her name a lot, but that's Kaomi Ellis on that one. She's looking red hot right now for the Hawks. See Caitlin LaBelle here on the serve. Grace McLean. Yeah, I mean, Grace McLean, she is absolutely dominant. Wow. See Pinsino with it. One thing I love watching with Pinson, though, when she serves, she does that little spin with the ball on her finger. I always love watching that. I've noticed that last game.
Oh, what a block at the net.
Yep, nobody touched. That's out of bounds. Falcons tying it up. 21 apiece. We see Pinson on the serve here. Oh,
wow.
Soft touch there.
Looked like it almost had a couple Falcons fooled, but that's what happens when you got one person there just staying behind just in case.
What a spike there. Chelsea was, oh, so unlucky. Just got in no man's land on that one. Another substitution there. We're seeing Abby Lawler in this time. Liberos keep substituting. Oh
wow.
My goodness, what a dig!
Oh.
Wow, Abby Lawler.
Unfortunately, I believe they're going to say it hit the ground as she got it, so.
Very unfortunate. Effort there, Lawler.
And
great block. Oh my goodness, Kelsey Lewis. Heck of an effort on that block. Maya Morgan back in with Grace McLean here for the serve.
What a
block!
block!
What a block! Jillian Lancaster looked like on that one. Oh my goodness!
We're all tied up now.
Oh, we are in for one heck of a game. Grace McLean there on that serve. Nice soft touch. Carla Mello keeping it in. Pinson, no! Bringing it over!
Wow!
Block! Block! Lancaster! Oh my goodness! 24-23 Falcons! Time out by the Hawks, I believe. Oh my goodness! What a heck of a first set right now. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Here we go. Grace McLean looking to close it out here.
Oh, up, just over, but they're gonna call it a point.
There we go! Falcons taking the first set to 25-23. Holy! What a heck of a first set there. Oh man. You're not hyped up yet? I don't know how you can get any more hyped up. Seeing 5 kills for Grace McLean there, and 5 for Hannah Manners. Absolutely great effort by both teams here. It was short intermission break. We'll be back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this second set, members of our very own audience here at the Brian Johnson Athletic Center will be able to come down to the court and have a chance to serve for dough presented by Good serve, and the defensive option, and the right teams are courtesy of our sponsor, Domino's. So, head down to court, at the end of the second set, and line up for your chance to win on Domino's London.
Snow on the serve here.
As we open up the second set of action.
Oh,
what
great block! Started off hot there. Can tell, yeah, it looked like Grace McLean on that one. And Snow.
Great serve.
Looked like that was almost in no man's land. Oh my goodness! Anna Manners!
It looks like a baseball pitch coming off her hand there. The amount of heat on that one.
Man, oh man.
Like she was throwing a fastball.
Foul look on that. Oh!
You hear the smack on that one.
Yes, you could. Even with these headphones on, you could still hear that one. Heck of a smack on that one. Foul look back to serving. Oh my goodness! Heck of an effort there by McLean. Rowlick is looking absolutely unstoppable right now. Serving.
Falcons gonna have to do something here as they don't want the Hawks to start running away with the set too early.
There we go.
There's the service error, gives the Falcons the point.
I'd call that an announcer jinx on my end, but you know, always have a couple of those. Grace McLean here with the serve.
What a fake there.
Devin had me fake there.
Wasn't sure where to look, and the Falcons take the point after a bit of trouble for the Hawks at the net there.
Everything there was just crazy.
Fanshawe tied back up very quickly.
Grace McLean, serve. Great dig there by Manners. What a spike, but what a block and an effort there, Carly Mello. See, these fakes, they are just crazy for the Hawks right now. Carly Mello, oh, so close to hitting that corner.
Well, the Falcons, Noah, they're already off to a better start than they were in their last matchup against the Hawks. Humber took the first set in that game and the second before the, well, I guess all three, sorry, pardon me there, I forgot it was a 3-0, not the 3-1. So the Falcons already more set victories than they took in that last matchup. We'll see what they can do going forward in this one. It could be a huge win if they're able to hang on.
Yeah, that looked, wow, that was absolutely perfect placement Looks like Lancaster was even a little shocked on that. And the Mariners with the serve. Oh my goodness! Speaking of Lancaster, look at that effort on that. Oh man. And look who it is for the serve. Jillian Lancaster. Yeah, just a little far on that one. 6-4 lead for the Humber Hawks.
The Falcons last game, they took down Conestoga 3-0. They have started the year off with 2 sweeps as they took down the Niagara Knights as well, 3-0 on the 10th. They've just been absolutely unstoppable to open up the new year, and today they could be the first team not called St. Clair College to knock off Humber.
Yeah, definitely looking to do that. Yeah, that Conestoga game they had on Wednesday, one heck of a dominant performance throughout. They look absolutely unstoppable.
Against a solid Conestoga team too, the only team that's beaten St. Clair all year. Falcons get a point there. They'll take over service.
Yeah, I believe Kelsey Lewis with the serve here. Great dig there. Oh my goodness! Naomi Ellis.
I don't know if maybe I'm just noticing it. The Falcons don't seem like they're getting too much zip on these serves. A lot of them seem like they're just kind of coming in too easy for Humber to set up, but they're gifting them some opportunities. You got to try and get something a bit more in there.
Definitely.
Granted, I'm one to talk. I probably couldn't serve anything, but
I was saying this last game I called. Serving was the only thing I was mediocre at when it came to volleyball. Anything else, I mean, there's a reason I didn't try out for the team at all. I mean, I can't play volleyball worth anything.
yeah, there's a reason I didn't either, and it's the fact I'm 5'9".
Yeah, I'm 5'7", so you know. I mean, yeah, a little tough there.
Great serve there from Humber. See, there's just the difference. You're seeing the zip that all these Humber players are getting on their serves. Great job from Fanshawe to counter it there and to come away with the point in that exchange. But it just doesn't seem like there's any attempts to really possibly have the play end on the serve for many of these Falcons. A lot of them seem like soft touches over the net, and they could be trying to set up to get a better counter, but it's not necessarily working, especially in this set. You don't want Humber to start running away with the lead because you're setting them up.
And especially, we mentioned it earlier, how red hot Humber was. I mean, the only true losses were against St. Clair.
They started the season 8-0, Noah.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't true now. Obviously, losing twice to a 10-1 team. These Humber Hawks, although they're on a 2-game losing streak, they're absolutely, like, unstoppable this team.
And you look at the game against St. Clair that took place last weekend on Saturday, and it was a close game. Humber won a set. They scored 20 points in two of the 4 sets. It was close games against one of possibly the best team in OCAA volleyball right now. So they're not a bad team by any means. This is definitely a dangerous team for Fanshawe to be up against. They're going to need to really rally here late in this set to try and come back.
Absolutely. Hawks keeping it in. Falcons looking to get a quick point here. But another Hawks point. Hawks are looking absolutely great right now. Man, oh man. We see Caitlin LaBelle here. Just out. That was the break the Falcons needed. There we go. See, I believe. Oh no, that's Warsfold there with the serve. Oh my goodness! What trickery there! Callie Rowlick. Oh my goodness. the one thing I keep seeing with these Hawks right now, the trick plays, they're making it look like it's nothing. And it is absolutely just working so well for them. It's even confusing me sometimes.
You know, this is what you're going to see out of one of the a team ranked top 15 in the entire country.
Oh,
the Humber
man.
Hawks, ranked number 13 right now, but in the CCAA rankings. Just a week ago, January 6th, Noah, they were ranked number 1.
Oh my goodness.
They were the top women's volleyball team in the country. A bit of a fall off since then, and they held that spot down pretty much the entire season with that 8-0 run. Even though they lost that last game of 2025 against St. Clair, they still came into 2026 the top team. But that second loss since then has dethroned them from that top spot. Now moving down to 13th, all the way from 1, a 12-spot difference, while St. Clair sit pretty in 4th place.
Oh, St. Clair, they are just such a dominant team.
St. Clair and Seneca, those two got to be the teams to watch right now this season. Seneca also ranked top 10 in the entire nation right now.
Yeah, and they have a perfect record right now. Seneca 11-0. Oh my goodness gracious.
Falcons down 7 here. This set not looking too great, so as we're almost halfway through on points. Humber looking to try and run away here to tie it up in terms of sets.
Ellis was there on that serve. Oh, a heck of an effort there. Keep saying her name, but Jillian Lancaster, I believe that was. Oh my goodness.
Falcons gonna take over serving duties now.
Pinsino on it. Great effort there. I believe that was Lawler keeping it in. Just great rally they got going
Wow.
on. Oh, baby, Kelsey Lewis. How about that?
Great job there by the Falcons as they're looking to get some life back here in this second set.
Falcons look real hungry right now. See Pinsino on the serve yet again.
And that's, I think, just the difference we're seeing in this game. No, we're seeing one of the best teams offensively in the OCAA against one of the best teams defensively. The Falcons have been amazing on the defensive end of the ball all season. Not necessarily lacking, I'd say, on the offensive side, just not up there with teams like Humber, who are one of the 3 best in all the OCAA. Like, we're seeing that difference in the offensive side of the game, I think, today.
Absolutely, especially this set especially.
And I think, like I've been saying, those serves as well, a huge impact. Unless I'm mistaken, the Falcons still yet to have a single service ace in this game. Humber with 9.
9, man oh man. That was a service error on that one.
That'll be the 8th of the game for Humber. Falcons just 2 in this one. They've kind of kept it under control in the service game, but as I've said, a lot of them haven't seemed to be too much impact, but Grace McLean here could see a change there. That's a great start to this one.
Oh my goodness, heck of an effort there. I believe that might have been Morgan on that. Yeah, Maya Morgan. But the run by the Hawks right now. They definitely want to tie this game up with one set apiece. Hannah Mann is there with the serve for the Hawks. Great dig there by McLean. I swear these serves, they just keep mentioning it. They're always in no man's land. It's like, how do you play defense on that?
Yeah, in the amount of heat they're getting on it, it's just making it take the awkward bounce. Just great service game from Humber today.
See Autumn Mickle coming to the game for the first time for the Falcons.
Feel like that's a weird choice to leave her out of the game for this long with how much of an impact Mickle has had on this Falcons team all year, especially one of the better offensive players, I'd say, on the team. And when that's been what's been the struggle so far in this game, feel like it's a big move to bring her in.
I believe.
What a serve!
I'm trying to remember if Mickle played the last game against the Condors, but I don't even think she did. If she did, she might have only played like a little bit of a set. But obviously, I mean, as you mentioned, she has been one heck of a player this season.
Yeah, especially you look at it, she's top 4 on the team in terms of service aces, one of the better players when it comes to there. And as well, just overall in terms of kills, she's been great this year. Mickle, the top player in terms of kills per set on the entire Falcons team.
Yeah, she has looked so good, and her rookie season as well.
She is absolutely shining in her first year.
I cannot wait to see what she does in the future.
Great job to stop that powerful spike, and now on the other way, but out of bounds.
Just too much power on that one.
Humber now 5 points away from taking their first set of this one. It's been a it's been a Humber dominant set here in this second.
Great job.
Looks like that almost hit the ceiling. Let it go out of bounds on that one.
Great job there by Grace McLean.
Just that great heads up, veteran awareness there to let that ball go out of play. No need to make a move on that. Great job there from Grace McLean.
That's another reason why I can't play volleyball, because I would have attempted to hit that for sure there.
Yeah, it's just like when you play Rocket League, I imagine. You're just running after the ball.
Yeah, I'm a man who loves Rocket League, so you know, you don't even want to get me started with that right there. See a couple substitutions for the Falcons.
Still, it's been about a 7-8 point lead for the Hawks throughout most of this set. Falcons really haven't been able to cut it down since they trailed 14-7 at one point.
I've seen another new face come onto the Falcons team. It's Denzel McDonald-Highbean is now in. I couldn't tell who she substituted for, but either way, McDonald-Highbean is now in. Taya Wilkins, I believe this is her first couple, like her first set right now for.
Wow, what a soft touch. And a great job to keep it alive.
Oh man, that block. Wow.
Humber just smothering this Fanshawe team, running away with this set now, a 10-point lead. Just 2 points away from closing this one out.
Great dig there by Mickle. Denzel Highbeam with the point. Look at that. Bringing her into the game. Getting a nice quick point there.
Well, and if the Falcons want any hope of a comeback here in set number 2, they're going to need to start right here, right now. If they want to stop the Hawks from taking this one and extend their lead to 2-0.
Oh!
Once again, beautiful heads-up play there by the Falcons. Just the awareness to watch that one out of bounds. Just smart volleyball being played here.
I believe that's his first service ace then. Of course, Autumn Mickle. Nice soft touch there. Good heads-up play by McLean. Oh!
Out of bounds.
McDonald-Highbeam again on that. Oh my goodness.
Grace McLean especially looking hyped up after that one, trying to get her teammates' energy up, get them going here to try and lead a comeback in set 2. Great serve there.
Great block attempt there.
Just a very light volley over the top, and now the spike.
Oh.
Looks like out off a Hawk, and that will be a Fanshawe point.
Wow, I think that was Worsful on that, looked like.
The lead cut down now from 10 to just 6. Falcons really looking to keep this rally here go.
These substitutions have been so well for the Falcons. Right?
What a dig!
Oh, so unlucky.
They had it a great job on the first one, but just not much you can do on that second one as it's launched right back at them just as fast. Just an unlucky play there for the Falcons, but great positioning from the Hawks to be on top of that one.
Set point for the Hawks right now as we see, believe that's Lauren Bannister there on the serve. First minutes of the game.
Wow, what a great soft touch. The fake.
Yep, great heads-up play there by Mickle. Just making sure, let it go over her head there. Worsfold here for the serve. See a substitution. Couple substitutions.
It is now down to a 6-point game, and once again here. But a point here for the Hawks still will close out this set, so Fanshawe going to have to be extremely careful here on the serve. Last thing you want to do is end a set on a service error. I can say that.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Lancaster!
A great double effort there on that one. So we also saw McDonald Highbeam go up as well. A great job from the Falcons.
I've been saying her name a lot since she came in. Denzel McDonald Highbeam. Man, oh man.
Oh, looks like a bit of an awkward set, but still. Looks like the awkwardness of that caught the Falcons off guard too.
Yeah, what's that double block attempt there? Man, oh man.
The Hawks take the second set. So we now take a 5-minute break. We'll be back with the third set of action after this.
And since second set is over, I believe you know what that means. Pizza boxes is in red! Ladies and gentlemen, head to the front of the line if you want your chance to serve.
are back.
Set number 3 here, tied up at 1 apiece between the Falcons and Hawks. We'll see who can start to run away with this game and enter the pivotal 4th set.
Great dig there by Mickle on that.
What a great job to keep it in.
Here we go. Oh, great dig attempt there. Just came up short.
Gotta wonder if we're gonna see just more of the same in this set from the Hawks, an offensive overload. The Falcons defense gonna need to try and lock in a bit more and try and make some stops against one of the best offensive teams in the province. What a spike there!
Goodness.
And
Guess
who
who?
else?
Guess who? Do we even have to say who it is?
Grace McLean once again.
Absolutely dominant. Let's see. Pincinel here on the serve.
He's got 8 kills in this game, Noah. The rest of the team has 9.
Goodness gracious, Grace. Oh, the block! Block City on that one. Lewis was on that.
Wouldn't be surprised if it's Lancaster again. She's already got 3 blocks in this one. Wouldn't be surprised to see her start racking up some more.
Man, oh man. Snow there on the serve. Oh my goodness gracious. Hannah Manners, I believe, with an absolute missile on that one. Holy. Look who it is, Hannah Manners. Right over there to Mickle. Oh, perfect stuff there by Lewis. Great block. In no man's land, we keep mentioning it. It's just in between the front line and the back line. Man, oh man, getting unlucky.
Now Manners, and she's averaging almost a service ace every single set this season. One of the best players in terms of serving the ball this season.
Absolute monster hand, man. Oh,
Great work by the
oh
Falcons.
my goodness, do we have to mention who it was on that? Jillian Lancaster.
Another one.
Absolutely dominant. And we see Grace McLean here on the serve.
McLean's hitting percentage, 0.91 in this one.
And the Falcons again, a nice lead here, 4-3 right now for your Fanshawe Falcons.
This is what they're going to want to see coming into this 3rd set, switch things around, change it up, look for a bit more fresh legs out there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of substitutions in this set from the team. I would expect a lot more playing time out of Autumn Mickle, especially in this one. In a closer game, you said you didn't see we didn't see much of her in that Conestoga game. Maybe that was because the Falcons ran away with that one.
Yeah,
So maybe a closer game today means some more time for the Falcons' top player in terms of kills per set.
I'm hoping also to see some more McDonald Hybe just in that last set. She looked absolutely phenomenal. Hoping she can get some more playing time today. Faithies here with the serve. Hit the top of the net, but still went over. Heck of a spike there for the Falcons. Great dig there by McLean. The Mickle! Getting a good little point there. Look at that. Lancaster here with the serve.
She's been all over the place today, Jillian Lancaster. And there's a great job from her on that one. Or sorry, that was Grace McLean there, not Lancaster. My mistake.
Oh, great effort there by Lancaster.
And there's Autumn Mickle!
Autumn Mickle!
That is the player that you want to have in this tight of a game is someone who can do that. The amount of power Mickle has in her shots, she's so accurate. Just an absolutely amazing play there from Autumn Mickle to give the Falcons the lead.
Almost hit the ceiling.
We've seen that
twice.
a couple times in this one. Wondering if we'll eventually see a ceiling ball. And there's another Falcons point.
Oh my goodness! Here we go!
You don't want to let them get hot in this one. 7-5 Fanshawe leads.
Lancaster, here we go. Oh, Block City! I think that was Edens Matthias on that in her first minutes of the game. Look at that. Oh, what a dig attempt there by McLean, but no man's land. Lawler comes back into the game. I believe that was Lancaster who subbed out. Oh, so unlucky there. Great serve there by Amy Connolly, who's going to get another serve right here.
That's going to be a point for the Falcons.
Fortunate out of bounds.
Well, Noah, I feel like now's as good a time as any to talk about Falcons Fest coming up next Saturday on the 24th. Your Falcons women's volleyball team will be back in action against Sheridan as well as the men's team. But to start off the day, we'll also have some basketball from the Glenn Johnson Athletic Center as the men's and women's teams are in action against Redeemer. We'll have giveaways, a watch party, and the Outback Shack will be open for game day next Saturday here at Fanshawe College.
I cannot wait to be a part of that.
Going to be a great day, just full of some great games. Noah, sorry, oh my goodness, wrong name for you that time.
Oh man.
But it's going to be a good time, I can assure you that. The two of us will be on that Redeemer men's game. It'll be a good time.
And I know for a fact, my voice by the end of the day is going to be absolutely gone.
It's going to be a little shot, but we'll have a good day. It'll be a great day full of fun. We'll have live streams running all day as well, so that those at home can tune in and see all the action taking place here at the Glenn Johnson Athletic Center.
And those listening at home can hear some amazing voices by yours truly.
Nickel blocked at the net. That's going to be a point there for Humber.
Depending on Humber's gaining the lead right now.
Very, very close third set. We're seeing more of in line with that first set, less of the second set where the Hawks ran away with it. But of course, still lots of time in this one. Could see a Humber go on a run here to try and take it away. As they get
my goodness gracious. Kaomi Ellis, I mean.
She has just been absolutely unreal today. Ellis all over the court, as well as Hannah Mathers. The two of them have just been absolutely phenomenal. Nickel again here. She's really, I think, that power arm they're kind of looking for out there right now on offense. It looks like a lot of those spikes are just going towards Nickel. As you can see there, it looked like a bit of an awkward play, but it looks like part of that, it seemed to look like they were setting up for Mickle again there. The ball just goes the other way. Unlucky break for the Falcons there. 12-9, Humber leads.
Absolutely, yeah, Mickle. She has the third most points in the game with 3 already, so I mean.
And she's barely played. We didn't see her for the entire first set. Saw her at the end of the second set, and I think she's pretty much been on the floor this entire set. And there it is!
That's why.
The
that
power.
Is why. I mean, on a Mickle. Oh my goodness.
Just so strong. Every time the ball comes off her hand, so much velocity.
Absolutely monster. Oh, Block City. Grace McLean with the spike. Bang! Oh my goodness.
And it's looking like the Falcons have entered this set with a bit more of a game plan. Let's get the ball to our two top scorers. McLean and Mickle it just seems they're getting every spike, and the Falcons keeping this one tight. So I'd say it's working.
Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, so close on a nickel.
I thought she had that one there, Noah.
I thought so too. Oh man.
And now Grace McLean off the net.
Man, so unlucky on that one.
Humber up 3, 14-11 now.
Start to get okay. That's Ellis.
Well, a big part of this game all day long has been the service aces, Noah. Been looking at that number throughout this game. Humber up to 12 now. Falcons, 1.
My goodness. Man, oh man. The aces have just been ridiculous.
Possible.
Oh my goodness, keeping it in. Oh my goodness, so unlucky, man. See a Fanshawe timeout.
Falcons going to want to talk things over here as they trail by 5. We'll step away for just a couple minutes and we'll be back with the end of this third set.
And we're back.
Third set of action. Still used to a little basketball right there. The Falcons take the opening point out of the timeout. 16-12.
See. Cadence Matias out there for the serve. Almost hit the ceiling once again. No man's land. Man, oh man.
I wonder if we're going to see one of those ceiling balls at this point.
I feel like we've seen one earlier, but at the same time, I don't know. There's been so many close ones.
It's been a game full of action. Don't blame me for not being able to remember little bits. And I mean, let's be real. Is the ceiling ball the most exciting play in the game?
You know, it's a very exciting one. It's a very exciting one.
Falcons down 6 here. It looks like Humber. Oh!
Right there, Kelsey Lewis.
As I'm about to say, it looks like Humber might be starting to run away with this set. The Falcons take the point there. They'll go back into service.
Hanson, oh. Oh my goodness, that went just so close to our nickel, but just offline on that. And the Matters. Save here. Look like an unlucky bounce there for Lawler.
set up and keep that one in bounds.
Grace
McLean.
McLean.
Mathers cheese.
Benson, no.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness!
What a play!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! You'd think we've got some fans here who are getting the true courtside experience. Oh, unfortunate there.
I'm watching it go there.
Yeah, it looks like she went crashing into the fans a little there. It looks, thank goodness everyone's okay, but a great play from her to keep it in. She hits it and then right into the bleachers.
Here we go, Falcons. Point. Maybe that was a Morse fault who went in the crowd there. I'm trying to see, but I don't think the numbers out there. That might have been Lewis.
I'm thinking it was Lewis or Pinsino. Couldn't see too well on that play. And I mean, we were in the middle of action. But great job by the Falcons. Either way.
Great effort there, Grace McLean.
Keeping it alive.
Stuff there, Maya Morgan. Oh, unlucky by Lewis there. It's the wrong part of the hand right there.
Yeah, it looked like just one of those hits where you can, even the sound of it sounded more like a slap than that boom sound that you want coming off the ball.
The boom sound.
The boom
I like
sound,
that. I like
right?
that.
That's the best way I can describe it here. You know, more of the solo hollow noise as opposed to the whap, the slap, you know?
Oh, the soft man. Oh man. That's no keeping that.
There, oh.
Oh my goodness.
There was that noise I was telling you about.
The boom. And oh man.
Oh, wow.
That block. Oh,
What timing.
Goodness.
It looked like just as she was coming down, clipped it with maybe her fingertips. Great job there by the Hawks.
Caitlin LaBelle, man, oh man. Heck of a block.
Now 3 points away from sealing up set number 3 are the Hawks. That one out of bounds.
Beautiful stuff there.
Falcons take the point.
Look who it is, Jillian Lancaster with the serve right here. Unlucky there, going out of bounds. Humber's looking to pull away with the win for this set.
2 points now separate them and a 2-1 set lead in this game. They'd have the chance to close it out in our 4th set. And if they're able to keep playing like this, I don't see if the Falcons would be able to stop them. This Hawks team just looking like they're trying to show and say to the Falcons, hey, there's levels to this. We were the #1 team in the country for a reason.
Beautiful stuff there. A little miscommunication there. Falcons getting the ball. Seeing Kelsey Lewis right now with the serve. Oh my goodness.
Once again, I feel like we're just seeing a lot of these plays, a lot of these serves setting up Humber. Just we're not seeing too much coming off of the serves. Obviously, the aces haven't been there for the Falcons all night, or all afternoon, pardon me. It is only 2 o'clock. But it just seems like a lot of them are coming over very softly and giving Humber great chances to set up an amazing response. And then the Falcons aren't able to stop it. And it's just it's not a situation you want to be in.
And especially, it's like setting up the spikes, and the spikes Humber is getting. They're going to no man's land constantly. It's hard to play defense when they're literally going in front of you just by like an inch away.
And that is the end of our 3rd set here. Humber takes it 25-16 as they go up 2-1 now. And this 4th set could decide the fate of this game. The Falcons gonna need to launch a big comeback. When we come back from this break, we'll have what could be the final set of this matchup. are back for what could be our final set here. Humber Hawks leading it 2-1 over your Fanshawe Falcons here on Fanshawe TV as we look to close out the Hawks, look to close out this Sunday afternoon game. Of course, don't forget, coming up after this, we'll have the men's teams in action as well. At Johnson Athletic Center, the Falcons take the first point of set number 4. That game should be a thriller as well to close out today's action.
Great start there by Jillian Lancaster.
Amazing job.
See Snow there with the serve.
See,
oh my goodness!
That serve there from Pinsino is what I've been looking for out of this Fanshawe team all day.
Oh my goodness!
This is what we want. They're forcing Humber into awkward positions where their defense isn't able to make plays. We want to do that against a team that's working so well offensively and thriving off the setups you're giving them. Even if the Falcons' whole game plan is to try and counteract it with their amazing defense, it just has not been working today. So a great job by Pinsino on these serves, really putting it in there with some heat.
And the blocks, these are what, it was working the whole first set. It's the blocks. Yeah. That is a big part, and we keep seeing blocks.
I think that's why we've seen all these kind of softer serves. They're trying to set up the Hawks into those big spikes, which they've been doing all game, and they're trying to get in front of them. But the thing is, Humber's offense is just so good. They're not falling for it. They've got
ceiling. Yes,
yeah,
we've seen it. Let's go.
We finally get our ceiling ball in this one.
Love the ceiling ball right here. Come on now.
And now the Falcons up 3-1. That's what, as I was saying there, Noah, they're trying to get the heavy spikes like that coming at them. They're trying to get in front of them to force them out so the Hawks can't even make a play on it. But the problem is those fakes from the Hawks, the pump fakes, the people going for those little jumps, they're even fooling us.
Yes.
I can't imagine how it is for the players on the court. It's so hard to play that good defense against such a great offensive team. So I think we really need to see them try and go for more of an offensive game in this final set. Not this final set, to try and stop it from being their final set in this one.
And that, you don't see a lot of teams doing those kind of fake trickery plays.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to implement.
No, and the Hawks are just executing them beautifully every time. They're hitting the soft touches to fool them as well, because the Falcons are waiting on those big heavy hits to try and get in front of them. Those soft touches have been killing them as well.
Yes, they have. And we see, especially with the Falcons, they kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but they kind of go for the double spike.
Yeah.
That's the most faking they do. But yeah, as we keep mentioning, Humber, they're doing these fake soft touches like that. Look at that little fake little soft touch there.
They're getting everyone. It's just so unexpected, and that's what's led to their success. Not as much of this set as the Falcons have got the 4-point lead at this point, but still, it's just been their recipe for success all game.
Yes, it has. There we go. Oh, baby. Here we go. 72. 5-point lead right here. The Falcons do not want to go home upset. They're looking to get the comeback here.
Now looks like a
Falcons, here we go.
I think that might have been a net violation. And that'll be a timeout called by Humber as they go down 5 points very early in this fourth set. Not what you want to see with the lead that they've built. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes after this very short break.
Wow.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 what an... Oh, I thought it was an
close,
ace.
Lancaster.
I thought that was an ace. I was
Oh
about
my
to say,
goodness.
beautifully in from Jillian Lancaster. Unfortunate on that one.
Just offline. See Hannah Manners now. Serve. Oh my goodness, that was aggressive.
Power in that one.
Cadence Matias. You could hear that from miles away. Holy.
That's one of those ones you're getting up to defend it and your life flashes before your eyes for a second there.
Man, oh man.
Just a perfect spike. The power that these Humber players have is just unreal.
It's coming just like right offside, right on the outside fingertips of Autumn Nickel. She's getting so close to recovering it, but it's so good job by the Hawks. There we go, just out of bounds there. Falcons get the nice point.
Falcons got to be looking to do what the Hawks have done these last two sets, build that lead early and just run away with it.
Absolutely. Harlan Mello with the serve right here. 6-point lead for the Falcons currently. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Holy Carly Mello!
What an effort from the Falcons, but just a perfect response from the Hawks on that one. So they're going to take the point and they'll go to service. This is where they look most dangerous.
Yes, they do. As mentioned before, the service aces have been absolutely just killer. 14 of them for Humber.
A really good job by the Falcons to limit them in the last one, but still.
Just unlucky there, Mello. So unlucky there.
Set up.
Great stuff by Nickel. Oh. Yeah, Humber's ball there. Great stuff there by Caitlin LaBelle.
They've cut this lead now in half with a good 3-0 run. Hawks really looking to try and close it out, and that'll be a timeout for the Falcons. They want to talk things over while they still have the lead in this one. Be back in just over 2 minutes with the rest of this fourth set. College. As we get underway, the Hawks trailed by 3 here against the Falcons.
Oh my goodness.
Great spike, but beautiful dig, and that'll be a point for the Hawks.
Great spike by both teams there, but the Hawks, however, got the successful one on that.
And we were looking at it just there through the break. 3 different Hawks players, double-digit scorers right now in this one. Hannah Manners with 15, Caitlin LaBelle with 12 points now. She just took that last point there for the Hawks. And Kiome Ellis, 16 points leading the charge for the Hawks.
Oh my goodness, speaking of Kiome Ellis.
She just gets another point.
Absolutely, just unreal.
She has been amazing today. 9 kills, 16 points.
Phenomenal, phenomenal stuff. Hawks picking it up right here.
Great spike there, but great, even better defending by Humber.
Oh, great dig there by Lawler.
Oh, a good spike there,
Wow.
but still Humber locking in on the defensive side. Another great
Nice
play to keep it
fakery
alive.
there. Oh, the nice little punch there by Matthias.
Falcons doing everything to keep this rally going. And
Oh, what
block.
a block. Oh, my goodness. Caitlin LaBelle, it looked like on that.
Just nothing they could do against that one. And we are now tied. What was once a 6-point lead, now 10-10 in this one. The Hawks have not given it up, and they're on a 6-0 run.
Kylie Rowlick here on the serve, just out of bounds.
And that'll bring an end to the scoreless run for the Falcons. 11-10.
Looking like Cadence Matthias out there for the serve.
You know, I think the one big takeaway, no matter what for the Falcons, even if this game does not go their way, you just put up a close game, a close fight against the team that was #1 in the country for months. I think no matter what, this team has something to be proud of today coming away from this game, and it shouldn't deter them at all when it comes to the end of the season and postseason. I think this team shouldn't be deterred or anything just because of this loss. I think, if anything, this is a game to be proud of for the Falcons. It looks like a
I don't
point for
even
Fanshawe.
know what happened. No, that was Humber's point.
Or sorry, yes, Humber. That was my mistake there. It looks like
I don't even know
a
what
penalty.
happened
I
there.
think some kind of penalty against Fanshawe. Maybe some players moving around before the serve. They didn't like it.
There we go. Well, Falcons get this point, and now we're back to a tied game right now.
12-12. As we start approaching the 20 numbers. The end of this fourth set, we'll see who can start to run away with the lead in this game.
And we see Chloe Hunter with the serve here. And for the second time, I believe, this game. I think we've seen a little bit of her the second set, I believe.
Either way, not too much of her. And another ceiling! The most exciting play for Noah, at least. The ceiling ball.
Love the ceiling shots. Come on now.
Little assist from the ceiling there to give the point to the Hawks.
Kilmy Ellis, great serve there. Autumn Mickle, heck of a shot over the net.
And
oh
just
my
perfect.
goodness, that soft touch.
Wow.
Hannah Manners.
You see her winding up. You're expecting the biggest hit ever, and then just a slap.
Yep, that one little tap it is. And guess what? Oh, just hit the top of the net.
That is how you know it's a perfect serve. Hits the net, still over beautifully. And it's just Ellis killing it right now in this game. 19 points.
Man, oh man.
Unreal.
Yeah, that was, wow.
And that's Hannah Manners now. 17 points for her in this game. The two of them absolutely tearing it up.
Great dig there by Mickle. There we go. Lancaster. Amazing spike on that one.
You know, I know we just saw a point there from Fanshawe, but I just want to point out now, once again, we talked about those 3 double-digit scores for Humber. Under that, their highest score has 6 points.
Wow.
It has been a dominating effort from LaBelle, Manners, and Ellis, and a great job by the rest of their teammates setting them up and put them in those positions to score so often.
Here we go, the Falcons. They're looking hungry. They want to keep playing. Autumn Mickle, here we go. Soft touch there by the Hawks. Nice big spike attempt. believe that's Kelsey Lewis got the successful spike over. Beautiful stuff. Down the point now. Here we go.
Inside the final 10 points of this set could be the final points of the game as we start winding down here in the fourth set. Of course, don't forget, a win in this set would seal the game up for the Hawks. And they could celebrate the end of their 2-game losing streak and their first win of 2026 if they take this one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
They just keep giving it right back to Manners, and they go to her again, and this time.
Oh my goodness, so close there, Kelsey Lewis.
Third time's the charm, though, for Hannah Manners, as she just kept firing that thing over. The Falcons kept coming up with answers, but on that last one, just a beautiful placement from Manners. As it's a 2-point Humber lead, and there's the slap on that ball. Holy. And a block at the net.
Oh my goodness. The block on Grace McLean on that. Holy.
The Hawks feeling themselves late in this one as they approach their final points that they would need to win it.
Oh, just offline there for Lancaster. Four-point Hawks lead right now.
What a spike there. Believe that, yeah, that was Grace McLean. Now the setup again, beautiful. And they will say
just inbounds.
Very close. I couldn't tell exactly from our angle, but they'll say it's a point for the Falcons as they look to try and fight back in this.
I gotta say, the libero for the Hawks, Fanshawe College, she has looked absolutely amazing just keeping the ball in so many times.
19-16, the Hawks lead it now as this game prepares to wind down.
And we see Catalina Pinzone in for the first time, who was on that serve.
And you hate to see that in this spot. That's going to be just the 6th service error of the day for the Falcons, but an absolutely terrible time for that to occur, as that puts Humber 5 points away from the victory.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Matisse did a great job keeping that in there. Oh my goodness.
Overwhelming defense from the Hawks on that. Not much you can do in that situation if you're Fanshawe. Although, I'm just noticing it now, Noah, we've got a Battle of the Birds going on today.
Yeah, oh yeah, Hawks versus the Falcons, eh? Wow, it took us this long to realize that.
To point that out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Hawks are going on a heck of a run right now.
I will say it's been a very bird-heavy start to the season for Fanshawe. Played Conestoga Condors this week, and now you're playing the Humber Hawks.
I still don't even know what a condor is. I guess it's a bird now. You learn something new every day.
I hope I'm not mistaken on that. That might make me look a little silly, but I'm pretty sure a condor is a bird.
Oh my goodness, great effort.
2 points to go here for Humber, and they look for their first win of 2026 as they look to stay undefeated against teams not named St. Clair College. But I think at the end of the day, as I said earlier, Noah, the Falcons have something to be proud of today. They took a set off of one of the best teams in all of Canada.
Yes, they have.
And after getting swept in that opening matchup of the season, I think that's at least something to take away from today. You can play the better, you can be the better team at points. You just got to work on that game plan, I think, change some things up. And if these teams meet again, come playoff time or something, I feel like we would be in for one heck of a matchup.
Well, you know what they say, third time's a charm. They did lose the previous game against the Hawks, 3-1. Oh, 3-0, sorry. This game is a 3-1 loss. And then if they play another time, third time's a charm, hopefully in the playoffs. These are two obviously great playoff teams.
Well, that will do it for game number 1 of our doubleheader today from the Glenn Johnston Athletic Center. We will be back in just about half an hour with game number 2 as we see the Hawks and Falcons men's team go at it. Thank you so much for joining us. There'll be a separate live stream for the next game, so check out that one.